Hey, Brandon here, back from the holidays and from my vacation with some updates for you. So first off, I have almost finished the revisions on Moment Zero. We're going to put it at bing, 95%. There's like a few things I'm trying to crack, so I haven't turned it into Peter yet. I have to have it into him by March 1st at the latest, so I've got a little more time. In the meantime, though, I have started on Ghostbloods. Bing! We're at 10% of the way through my pre-writing for the Ghostbloods series, which will be, I'll be spending January basically working on pre-writing on Ghostbloods. This is Era 3 of Mistborn. I'm very excited for this. I'm going to write all 3 books completely before I release any of them. So this is our major project over like the next 3 years. So you're going to be getting a lot of Ghostbloods updates over the next 3 years. The only other thing that I'm planning to write in between those books is going to be the Horneater novella about Rock. So that's where we are for like I said, 3 years or so. Like we plan to release Ghostbloods 1 for Nexus 2028, I believe. So yeah, follow along with that. But you also get to follow along with Jancy, who is writing the sequel to the new first book in the new Skyward series, right? The Skyward follow-up series. We don't have really a name for that. We call it internally Skyward Legacy, but that probably won't be the name on the cover. She's finished the first book. She also wants to be a little ways into the series before we release any of them, which I respect. She is, bing, 4% through that. She's called the second book Songrise, which is a great name. There'd been a lot of thoughts from her on various titles, and I really like this one. So. And she and I have done a big planning meeting on that book, so I'm excited for you guys to be able to read that. So be expecting over the next year, these are the books you're going to be hearing about. What else do we got going on? Well, my publicity team has decided that they are gluttons for punishment because they have decided they are going to be recording my lecture series this year, and they're going to be releasing them on the channel. It's been 5 years or so since we did recordings of my lectures. I think they were 2019 that we did those. So we're going to be doing the 2025 version, and they're going to record those. You get to see how I've changed over the last 5 or 6 years in the way that I approach the class. We have a few product things for you. The Mistborn deck building game, it's back in stock. So if you want to order that and you missed out, it's fun. I've played it. I enjoy it. We also have some Nexus exclusive products that are dropping today on our store. We have some dice. On here it's called gem art. Gem art are those little things that you like stick little gems to a page to make something. If you have ever done one of those, they're fun. They're like a paint by numbers, but with little plastic gemstones. And we have some of those that we're releasing. We have a blanket and some of the pins. So you can go check those out. Also going up is boxes of Story Deck. If you need to know what Story Deck is, I've talked about it elsewhere. Maybe we'll link it in the description where I talk about Story Deck. So we have been working to dig and figure out how the collation for these worked. I'm going to tell you right now, we still don't know if certain cards will be more rare than others after these are opened. If you didn't hear at Nexus, we expected all the cards to be equally rare unless they were foil or something. Those were going to be more rare. And then the Heralds were a little more rare. But all the story cards we expected to be the same rare. And then certain ones were more rare, harder to find. That surprised us because the people that we talked to who are building it for us said that wouldn't be the case. So we are digging. What might happen is these boxes we're releasing now have cards that the other boxes that were open needed. In which case, these ones will have some of the cards that were opened at Nexus will be more rare if you're buying these boxes. It might be that the rare cards are just rare because the way that they did their printing, they printed fewer sheets on accident of certain cards. So we have these up. I think it's super fun. I think you guys can find all kinds of really cool things to do with these. We are selling them primarily so that we can keep the secondary market from being too expensive. So don't go buy boxes of these on eBay for extravagant prices. We will try to keep them so that you can get them if you want them. Let me know the fun things you come up with to do with Story Deck. As I said, it was built to be a con game, but I think you guys you're clever. You'll figure out things to do, and maybe you'll just want to open them and collect the stories. Those are up for sale as well, and I'll be back next week with some Ghostbloods progress updates for you.